There's a little radio tower there at night. Let's walk back here. Since there's like nobody here. Unless the antiques guy sleeps there or something. I mean, literally all we're doing is walking. We're not like loitering or... So it's more of this hidden part of Roy. I say hidden because it's right here in plain sight, but you don't know unless you actually go look for it. Like wondering what that tower there is for. A communication tower. A radio tower. I think the one guy, he does live here. Because as I said way back in the day, my friend's grandfather was dating a woman who rented the upstairs up there from her nephew, who ran the, at the time it was a pawn shop. It was the original location of High and Mike's. The place that you see today, it's only been High and Mike's for like 24 years. Since Y2K. The original High and Mike's was over where that antiques place is. Wonder if our furry friends are out here. Our little cats. Meow. Meow. There's a cat family that lives out here. So the mom is really friendly and she comes out, lets us pet her whenever, you know, we see her. There's no way that KFC is open. There's no way. That location is so fucking ghetto and ratchet anyway. You couldn't pay me to fucking eat there again. They only go and they fuck up your order like 5 times and they still get it wrong. Then they act mad because you want your money's worth. Imagine that. I wonder if that's a Spirit Halloween person sleeping in their car. Let's see. Oh my god. I thought that bag of trash was a dude. Like, crouched inside. Okay. So this is the subject of tonight's video. I'm not going this way. Down the tracks, down the underpass, because we've already seen this. Instead, we're going this way. The other side of the tracks to see what's on the other end. Which I already know what's there. But my viewers that aren't from Roy, from Utah, probably don't know. It is so fucking sad what's happened in this area back here. It's like a junkyard. It is. It's like totally, completely a junkyard. All this is storage stuff. Storage lockup facilities. I've been obsessed with that radio tower since I was a little kid. My old bedroom at night, you used to be able to see that before they put in all the new homes and buildings. You could see that. And it's cool. quite interesting, because then when I got older and learned what those radio towers are used for, I kind of got to thinking, well, it's probably used for local FM radio. I think somebody lives in there. The storage people live in there. There's so many weird parts of Roy that I've like seen a dozen times before, but I've never really paid any like great attentive detail to, because it's like, to me, it's like, oh, it's always been here, it's always been like that. But now I'm asking the questions, why? What was it used for? There's a lot of local history here that I'm trying to recollect, because it's hard recouping all of it, remembering all of it, because the internet only goes so far back. And with the Geocities purges back in 2009, 2010, nothing was backed up. You can thank Google for that. It's just, you have what you have. So if you've got like physical, like photos, videos from back then, cool. Save it, hang on to it. Otherwise, there's like literally there's no evidence that any of this stuff ever existed. This used to be Village Inn. This Japanese place. I guess it's called 50% off. Oh, so delicious. Okay. They're always 50% off. Whose car is that? Why are they just parked right there? So nonchalantly, like. You can see their tracks physically, even the ground where it was, the asphalt, gone, ripped out, removed. And so we're gonna hustle through here, and we're gonna try to follow these. Of course, if there's like a fence in our way, then we'll just go around the fence. Like, we'll walk out onto the sidewalk and follow around it. This is like what you call, I guess, a staging area. This is where a lot of their equipment for 5600 is. And for the project that's going on right here. They might be... What is that? Is that fenced in at all over here? Because they're, they got a road they're building right there. Another fucking one. Because we don't have enough. Let's see. Oh my god, this is so dangerous. Walking around this construction area at night. Trip and fall into a fucking pit. And smash my head open. Oh my god. Okay. This area I know is fenced in, so we're gonna have to walk around it. At least I think it's fenced in. So that's Rancheritos. That's the Dr. John's, soon to become Wendy's. Is it fenced in? Maybe it's not. Maybe it only goes to there. Oh my god, I do not want to walk. Imagine that they have that construction stuff right there. right by the drive-thru. We're behind Dr. John's. This whole area is just undergone and continuing to undergo such a facelift. And it's not for the better, in my opinion. I think this area back in the day could have really benefited from like some multi-use shops, like a comic store, a toy store, you know, whatever. Because the area has gained such a reputation. Nobody wants to pull in here to do business because of the traffic. If they're going to pull through here, it's going to be, oh, we can get in, get out by going to Taco Bell. An Ocean Mart. I mean, it is an Asian Mart, but Ocean Mart is losing business because all the skimmers they keep finding. They keep finding new ones all the time. Card skimmers. If you don't know what those are, they're electronic, like hacking devices that can steal your credentials when you like swipe. So, oh my god. This area here, I'm pretty sure this is also where the tracks went through. They might actually be building down where the tracks went through the underpass, and put a street there. Big dummy, can't keep up. It's really sad when you realize it's all just well, it doesn't matter. The whole area is sad because it's a broken shell of what it used to be. I find it odd that there isn't any like active construction vehicles here, right here. Like you see them back that way, over by Rancheritos, over by, obviously by where Wendy's and Hoffman's used to be, because that's part of the 5600 project. This is a different project. So I wonder if they'll just keep going out that way, further towards Clearfield. The south west or southeast. Because you keep going through Clearfield, eventually you'll get to Salt Lake, and that's in southern Utah. Well, it's more south than here. Ogden's about as far north as you can get from Salt Lake. So, oh my god. Yeah, this is an active danger power lines. This is an active construction site, but there's no like heavy duty machinery. Again, which I find odd because this is one of the new tunnels, or whatever you call it, a tunnel or what have you, an off-ramp. That's really weird. All the vehicles are just fucking gone. They are just gone. They have like their little station set up over here, and they're completely gone. What the hell? Typical fucking UDOT though. They'll go and they'll want a $25 million project and not fucking finish it. Okay. I don't know if I can walk through here or not, if there's a fence. I don't know. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. Let's see. Tall grass. So technically, oh my god. You gotta be fucking kidding me. God damn it. Whoa. Fuck. Okay. Son of a bitch. Well, that was not fun at all. Okay, so should we check their trash while we're here? Is this actually trash? Ugh. Okay. There's like dozens of bottles of like sauce and spice mixed in with actual trash. So I'm guessing one of the food trucks probably uses it. That's where we passed when we came out from this shitty derelict building. I can't imagine willingly wanting to sleep somewhere that reeks of piss and shit. I can't. I can't. I would risk get caught and sleep in the park than sleep somewhere where it reeks of piss and dog shit. I have to remember to let it record for a bit before I speak because it'll cut you off. Like, it doesn't pick up everything. La Paz has moved to Sunset. That's where they always fucking were, was Sunset to begin with. They were there, and then they moved here, and then they moved back. So we're just gonna assume, we're gonna pretend that the train tracks are like through here, even though they're not, because we can't get to where they actually were because it's too dense. And but we're gonna follow it out as if it were. That place is so fucking weird. That place is so fucking weird. You can see it through there. That place is so fucking weird. Weird. Imagine someone finding that trash bin filled with like sauce and spices and presuming, oh, this is probably just being used for storage and then eating it. See, we're just going to pretend that... I mean, the train tracks did go through here. They went up there, though. So we're just following it. We're just following it through here. If y'all remember, this is the old Arctic Circle. My mom would take me out here. And we would get shakes. I call them shakes, but they were basically just ice cream in a cup. Basically. This is a nice little jungle area. There's a tire in there. Okay. We went around in a circle, in a box shape. Like as if we're on a train. Even though the train wouldn't be doing that, it'd be going straight. But I figure since I'm filming this anyway, I'm going on my way to do that, I may as well make it interesting. About as interesting as it could be. And it's fine if we keep to the sidewalk. It's perfectly acceptable. It gives us an excuse to visit our favorite abandoned house in Roy, because our first favorite abandoned house is in Clinton. I filmed every part of that except for the attic. There's an attic space up there, and I don't think it's like suitable for walking around in. I think like I would probably crash through it. But yeah, the abandoned farmhouse in Clinton is our first favorite abandoned house. This one here is our second favorite. There's people who live next door who I know the city wants them to sell, but they haven't. They're probably... Damn it. They probably get pissy when people walk by. They had hedges here that are gone now. Because I have to say, that's the nicest I've seen their fucking property look in like 20 years. It's just funny when people... I think you get paid more the more top condition your property is in. Which, even though it's pointless because they're going to demolish it anyway. It can literally just be a dirt lot. Like, say, if they start watering their lawn, restoring the grass, all the other things that were wrong with it, I think they get paid more. And, of course, trimming the hedges and all that. Of course, like I said, it's pointless, but, you know, maybe they're fixing to move. That's what my southern relatives always say. Maybe they're fixing to... I'm fixing to have myself a smoke. And I talk like that, and people are like, oh, you're from the South. And I'm like, no, I just talk like that to make fun of them. I've lived in Utah my whole life. Oh, there's spooky Halloween lights. And that whole area up there in Sunset is just ablaze with light. But I wanted to mention also my compilation videos. I finished my very first compilation video. That's going to be uploaded later October. Like probably, because by the time this video is uploaded, it'll either be the end of September or beginning of October. See the train tracks. You can see where the crew that's working on this new exit lane, you can see their stuff part there, but they moved, and there's no way that they're finished, because that's not even a proper like tunnel or whatever you call a tunnel exit. It's totally not. And if we end up walking into Clearfield, that's fine. We're not going to go super deep into it, though. But I've got time to kill. I've got time to kill. I've got time to kill. This Sacco's Fruits. I've only ever been in this place once, like way back in the day. It's not ran by the Sacco family anymore. Okay, we officially left Roy and we're now in Sunset. Everyone clap. I remember that. Does anybody remember that, like in grade school? This was like when I was in the 90s in grade school. It was like a thing where teachers, where they would have something that would say in the captions, everyone clap, and you're supposed to do that. And then they would like, we got in trouble because like someone would often drop their tray in the cafeteria and everyone would like applaud, and then like the janitor or someone got really mad. Old Hank, the janitor, he got really mad. So we're coming upon Maverick. I'm trying not to film every single thing because there's a lot of like, what do they call it, dead air. And I hate like heeing and humming, you know, like you're not really saying anything, and I'm so like guilty of doing that. But I guess what it really is you need padding, you need filler for your video. What is this? What are these? Is that sewer access or water access? Oh, hello. Wide open. We're wide open. Are we walking through? I think so. At least until we can't walk anymore. This whole area is just, yeah. It's overridden with weedage, and not even the manageable kind. It's like the really tall, like spiky kind. Why is this gate like wide open? The lock is on it. Someone somehow got it open. I'm actually inferred to believe that a city worker left it open and forgot about it, because if the lock is like actually in place and the gate's open, you can't get that fucking lock, the gate open while the lock is like in place. I'm sorry, but you can't. It's impossible. So I think a city worker is working it, or whatever, doing something. It didn't really look like a whole lot was being done there. But what do I know? And they forgot about it. Many such cases. There's water down there that leads over that way. Plastic bag caught on some weeds. We'll never be free of the plastic menace, will we? I remember as a kid thinking, look at all this space here. You have like these little homes. The fuck? She gave me a fucking heart attack. You can have like little homes right here. Little houses, little micro houses. We might actually be close to a reality like that. Because they can't really do anything with this land. They're not going to put a business there. And maybe people who are desperate enough to own their own homes will have it right there in the midst of fucking traffic. I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't. I don't even like living where I live now. And it's not really anything about the home itself I'm in. It's just the area. There's way too much people who play fast and loose with the rules, where they're like, oh, well, the speed limit doesn't apply to me. And they just speed race to their way, you know, on their, like, motorbike. I mean, it is crazy. It's crazy. Like, people are, like, obsessed with their vehicles with, like, see how loud and fast I can go. And it's like, nobody cares. No one fucking cares. You know what you sound like? You are that one fucking kid in the neighborhood who had a bike. You still had training wheels. But in order to make yourself feel less ashamed and more grown up, you took a playing card, probably the ace of spades, because you probably thought you were the ace, took a clothespin and attached it to the spoke of your bike and rode around so it would make that meh, 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 meh noise. That's who you are. You're the grown-up version of that kid.